Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK. Over there, we have a Xavier.
Hello all.
And over there, we have a Charleston.
Hello.
Hello. And we are here for another hour and a half of your life that is now going to be wasted. Sorry about that.
Never a
Well,
waste.
we wasted.
TK.
Actually, sorry, not sorry.
Dear me, it's never a waste, TK. You've got to realise that.
Yeah, not entirely
Dear
sure, I
me.
agree.
Oh, it's Monday. It's not a bank holiday.
Yeah, we had to work.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
It is, however, yet another busy weekend because, yay, Eurovision.
I have spring rolls
Oh
stuck in my
my
teeth.
God, yeah, TK's just going to be eating his face. So this is season 14, episode 38. We are back. It is 8:30. We are here
I'm warm.
doing the TigerTails Radio thing. You need a fan in that place.
I've got a fan, it's just over there, and I haven't turned it on.
Got a fan. It's just nowhere near me.
It's in a position where it can blow air around. Hang on. I need to move my bag as well.
Dear me. It's like, could be a tower fan, could be a nice air cooler. No, it's probably one of his black fans
Echo's got
that may
those.
or may not still working. Oh, Echo's got those. Okay, has he fixed them, or are they just
Yeah,
still
no,
kaputs?
he's got them up and running.
Okay.
Right, now I plugged it in somewhere.
You need to steal them back because you're going to really have an interesting summer in that place.
Oh no, just open the windows, it'll be fine.
Yes, I am sure. TK looks like he's working in a branch of CX with all that stuff behind him. Not yet. Close.
Can anyone hear the
Not
fan noise in the
yet.
background?
Not like a help.
Good. That means it's quiet enough. Got a minor bit of vibrating to it, but I'll put it down here. No, don't make any difference. It's got fan wind noise now. Whee! Oh, actually, that's quite a lot of air that's pushing out. That'll help.
Yes, that's a good thing because we're now going to start seeing the sun and we're now going to start seeing temperatures rise to
Yeah.
probably yet more weeks of 30 degrees.
Woo! Bring 'em on!
You say that, but you're going to be sat in a flat with skylights during 30-degree temperatures where the sun just goes, yeah. So all of that heat in that one tiny place, plus turning your PCs and laptops on.
Well,
Hope you liked making telecalls in the nude.
I will open my bedroom window, and I will open the windows here, and I will open the windows there and get a nice through draft.
He hopes.
If there's wind, I will get it. Especially after Chinese.
Yes, typically after a Chinese. Oh dear. I think everything's working. We're broadcasting. Noise is being made.
I haven't forgotten anything that I can think of, which means if I haven't done it, then I have definitely forgotten it.
So set up the Jackbox games, in other words.
That's what I'll be doing when you lot are talking, yes?
Okay. So do you want to move swiftly into the reviews of the week?
What
then?
you mean? You want to actually have a segment? Okay, fine. I will elucidate this request.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
So, Mr. Xavier, how has your week been?
It's been quieter, which is really nice. And it looks like it may be, possibly, slightly could be quiet enough for me to get stuff done
Oh my god.
for this week.
Dun,
Not entirely.
dun.
Not entirely sure how long this will last. So yeah, the previous week I was wiped out because of trying to do extra hours and things like that. This week, even though it was bank holiday weekend just gone, 4 days of work. It was 4 days of work, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's like so many bank holidays now. It's hard to keep
I
track.
know, it's merged.
Yeah, and so the week has been better. Things are calming down for our team. We are looking good. So immediately, of course, the company's like, well, these guys aren't looking good. Can you support them and therefore screw your own pools? And it's like,
No.
yeah. I'm doing what I can. I'm throwing other of my teammates under the bus to see if that will help prevent the obligatory, hey, can you take calls whilst Muppets do work on the emails? It's like, okay, fine.
Well, Muppets, can you do the work?
Yeah, we need more people, but that takes time because they got to go through the training process before they're let loose on live systems. Oh god. So yeah, so that's been at least quieter. Weather has been getting better, so I'm not looking outside going ugh every evening. And managed to get out, managed to go for a wander, which was nice. Enjoy some sun, which also was nice. Yeah. Although it being Eurovision weekend, yeah, there was stuff going on that was indeed watched at points. Especially the final on the Saturday.
I enjoyed it.
We'll probably be chatting about that in depth as we go through.
Yeah,
It's not been too bad. Yeah, it's not been too bad. I'm trying to keep on top of my hobbies and things. Managed to get Elden Ring on Wednesday, which was good. And I got a boss that I'm challenging, and hopefully tomorrow I won't be wiped out, even though I'm on late this week, which is great. I won't be wiped out, so I can do something new, try something new for the Tuesday as well. And then on Friday, last Friday just gone, we played Fall Guys. Fucking
we
hell,
did.
That game's addictive.
I enjoyed it. It's quite fun.
Ridiculous game.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely stupidly ridiculous. And yes, it was a whole bunch of fun. So if you want to see any of that stuff, head over to TigerTails Gaming, preferably after the stream, and you can see all of that lovely goodness. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the week. Hopefully it's going to be nice and quiet, because I know we've got one more bank holiday coming up. And I am fully expecting everything to get hectic. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do?
I can think of a few things.
Yeah, I can think of a few things. Charleston, how's your week been? As he's
I
taking
don't know. How's my week been, TK?
Well, you tell me. You're the one who experienced it.
Yeah, but you were the one who made it, because I spent my weekend at TK's place.
Yeah, only the weekend. You had a whole week before that happened.
I don't know anything of what happened the week before. I had my first dentist appointment in over 3 years. That was something.
Yeah, how much is that bill going to be?
Nothing yet, because it was only a checkup. But I do need to have some fittings done, so that will have to be paid eventually. We'll find out.
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
I got a month to go. Yay.
And we have an echo in the background.
Yes.
Well, we don't have an echo because he's just not saying anything and he has no camera. So we'll ignore that pink square.
We'll get some echo in a second.
I'm here. I apparently don't have my camera plugged in.
Way to go, Echo. Way to go. Find your camera. Justin, carry on with your week while Echo faffs.
Yes.
Yep.
So you asked me something? I didn't quite catch what
I said carry on with your week while Echo faffs.
Well, like I say, I went to the dentist before visiting you.
Yep.
Then I came to visit you, and that was a little bit mad for doing this. A 7.5-hour coach ride each way, because that was the cheapest way I could do it.
Yeah, screw that noise.
I didn't mind it so much. I managed to read a book in that time.
That's true.
Something I very rarely ever do.
It's the only way you can get him to read a book.
Heard that little voice in the quiet corner there goes, it's the only way you can get him to read a book. And it's like, yes. Worth it though, because what book did you read?
It was the first Redwall book.
Good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Very good choice. I approve.
I also should point out it's actually the middle, not the first.
Like the first one he wrote or published, whatever.
It's the first published. It's not technically the first chronologically.
Exactly. Thank you.
They
It's
could
not
be
like
arguing
Star
like,
Wars in that respect.
yeah, you guys could be arguing about this all day. It's
I
One
organised
of
the
these
Redwall
ridiculous-
books on my shelf in order of written, because that is the superior reading order. Because that way you don't end up with spoilers for future books that you haven't read yet, because you've gone and read one of the prequels and ended up spoiling something that you weren't supposed to know yet.
That's very
Yes.
true. So yeah, dentist and going to visit yours for your little Eurovision party, which I'm sure you'll be talking all about because you hosted the damn thing. And the only other interesting thing is that I got to write a letter of complaint to my workplace because they didn't pay me for my time away.
Oh,
I put it on my thing as annual leave, and they have not signed it as annual leave. So yeah, I'm gonna have to write to them about that.
fun. Cosmic says, did the shirt ever arrive? Cosmic saying, did the shirt ever arrive?
The shirt.
I'm assuming it's a question to you
Hang on, where are we looking?
in Discord.
Ah, yes. It's not arrived. Cosmic has not arrived yet. It is coming because I've scheduled it for it to come on my first day off here, where I'm not working, which will be Thursday. So, fingers crossed or paws crossed on Thursday, it will finally arrive.
So it's scheduled, but we'll ignore that.
And if it does arrive in time, I'll be wearing it for the next episode because why the hell not?
Oh, okay. Exciting. And we have
Stay
another.
tuned, everyone, to see Cosmic's sewing skills.
Oh, did Cosmic make the shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Cool.
One of a kind
He
Cosmic
was-
piece.
We shall see how things appear when it arrives, then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Echo, now that you have a camera and you've joined us,
Yeah, I finally made it. Better late than never, as they say.
that's fine. How is your week?
It's your MO.
My week. Yeah, my how did my week go? I can't really remember.
Well, it kind
much
of went between kind of Monday to this Monday.
Really? Did
Yeah.
it? Is that how weeks work?
Generally, yeah. Some people take
Ah.
it from Sunday to Sunday, but yeah, whatever
Yeah,
tickles your fancy.
yeah, true. Yeah. What did I do? Don't know. I remember visiting my mum at some point during the week. I visited my dad at some point during the week, which I haven't seen either of them for a little while. So that was, it was nice. Then some work happened somewhere in there, somewhere amongst the days of the week.
Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Somewhere between Tuesday and Thursday, because obviously that's the days of the week that I'm now working. So yeah, and then obviously Saturday. So Friday was meant to be coming down to pop down to come see you two, and well, time ran away with me as it always bloody well does. And yeah, Lana fell asleep, I think, if I remember
Oh
rightly.
yeah, blame Lana.
Yeah, I can't be held responsible for other people's actions,
No, of course not. There you go. And now everyone's here. I can put the name tags on the screen. Hooray!
Hey.
I was going to say, that was kind of what I was wondering, if I was going to suddenly mess that up, but now that
No, I was just waiting for everyone to arrive.
yeah, and then obviously Saturday came down to yours for your Eurovision shenanigans, and then not really done an awful lot since then, to be honest. Been recovering. I had a long-term food coma after after Eurovision, so
I can eat a little bit of food.
it's a little bit, yeah, just a little
Teeny
bit.
tiny bit.
Only because you cooked a lot of it.
Yeah, don't we know it?
That's the idea. Make sure
I mean,
everyone
yeah.
leaves well fed.
Yeah, I mean, I was subjected to a gaseous torture on the Sunday.
You were subjected to gaseous torture.
Yes,
I know, right?
Yes, I was.
It's rich.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sensing some doubt here.
Press X to doubt.
Yes.
No, it was definitely I was subjected to it. It wasn't as a result of me.
Dear me. So I think
Yes.
that stems quite quickly then into TK's week, seeing as everything is leading towards the weekend of Eurovision.
Eurovision.
Yeah.
Well, Tuesday it was Eurovision semi-final 1, so I watched that, and myself and Justin had Natter in the Eurovision channel. Then on Wednesday it was over to Father's, and then on Thursday it was semi-final 2, so we had Natter in the channel with that. And then Friday it was our stream of Fall Guys, which was great fun.
Yes.
While also desperately trying to get the flat organised for people's arrivals,
Yes.
of which then somebody didn't.
I
But-
stood outside
but-
the coach station waiting for about 20 minutes for something to arrive, and then I just gave up and walked.
yeah,
It was the only way to warm myself up.
he was a cold rat.
Yep.
So once it got here and been defrosted. But yeah, no, the Friday game, Charleston arrived. Only Charleston arrived. And yeah, an evening was had. And then Saturday, it was getting things ready for Eurovision. Introduced Charleston to Tanglewood,
Hey.
which was fun. And
Yes.
then, yeah, it was quickly popped down to the London hotel. Because Echo was like, oh, yeah, we'll meet you at the London, and then we can all go back to your place. So we went down to the London, saw Froggy and a couple of other people,
Nice.
waited around a bit, waited a bit more, then had to leave and go to Asda to buy the final ingredients for the dinner, and then head back to the house, back to the flat, and basically then start cooking.
Nice.
And Echo's then like, oh, yeah, I'm at the London. Thanks, Echo. Your timekeeping is immaculate. But he got here in the end, and he got here. You know, he wasn't late here. At least he was in time for dinner, so that's the important thing.
To eat all the food that you cooked.
Yeah, well, we had.
I mean,
go on.
we managed to get to that on time at least.
Yeah, so 1 out of 3 is not bad. And as our opening jingle kind of almost simulates. But so the kind of first course was the stir fry course, which was very nice.
Very
And
nice indeed. I can testify to that.
Indeed.
No one got food poisoning. No one died. I had 2 woks on the go at once. One ably controlled by Echo, and the other by myself. I'd pre-prepared a load of herbs, spices, and things, and all the ingredients to go into the woks. And it was just a case. Okay, at this point, assemble the next item. At this point, assemble the next item. And yeah, and they pretty much all cooked at the same time, which was useful.
Nice.
So everyone was able. We got 4 people around the table.
We did.
So we actually had a sit-down meal, which was very nice. Which I didn't think you'd be able to do in this place. So I'm actually quite chuffed about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you'd want to fit too many more than 4 people.
No,
but
I think 4's the limit for a sit-down meal.
Yeah. In that flat, you're not going to want many people around a table, to be fair.
No.
Although I guess you could get away with a second table in the lounge if you, you know.
Move the PC chair, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the kids' table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The juvenile one.
Oh, if it's going to be the juvenile table, we'll all be there. Just because we're old doesn't mean we're not juvenile. It's been said in the channel there. Tanglewood, the music festival.
No, Tanglewood the game.
It's a Mega Drive game, or Genesis, Sega Genesis, if you're outside of the UK and Japan. So it was created by Big Evil Games, I think. Or, no, Big Evil Corporation.
Nice.
Or just a guy by the name of, I think it's Matt Phillips, I think his name is. I don't know.
It's been a while since we've done that stream.
It's currently not online in his own Discord channel, so it's hopeless. Come on, Matt, behave. I think it's Matt anyway. So, yeah, but I was one of the beta testers for it because I backed the Kickstarter and then he put up a call for beta testers. And I was like, hey, I've got equipment. And he was like, I like your equipment. You're hired. So I got to be one of the beta testers. So TigerTails Gaming is in the credits of the game.
Yes.
Which is always nice. Except for Mr. Xavier. Xavier missed out because he couldn't get down to us to play it during the time.
No, unfortunately. No.
So everyone else got in the credits. But, so yeah, we did some of that. And then, yeah, Eurovision happened and we ate lots of food. There was bao buns and those goiser, very many different flavours of bao bun and goiser as well. Because Charleston being pescatarian, we got some vegetable things and they were very tasty. And many spring rolls.
Yeah, wasn't there just?
So what was everyone's thoughts about this year's Eurovision? Because Liverpool, obviously UK hosting at Liverpool because, you know, Ukraine's at war.
Yep.
So what was everyone's thoughts on this year's particular Eurovision?
I enjoyed it.
I think we all pretty much agreed that the winner we didn't actually want to win.
Yep.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. It's only in the national press. It's fine.
Some people might not have had a chance to see it yet. They might want to.
True. There is the possibility that they haven't yet picked up any news about this one. Yes, that's true.
Okay, fine. We'll spoil it then. It makes you happy. All I can say is Finland was robbed.
Oh.
Not in my opinion, but I'm one in the minority in that league.
Yeah, for that particular one. I still want to steal his trousers, though.
There was some very good songs, but I don't think it was the quality that we've seen for some previous years.
Last year was pretty strong. When people were arriving, I had the 2003 Eurovision CD on.
Yeah,
And there's some absolute clunkers in there. So
oh yeah,
overall, we got better than 2003.
yes.
I said I'll have to buy this year's soundtrack as well, so I can have them 20 years apart.
I mean, R1 though was awful. I still can't believe somehow they managed to get Uja Flip through, and that was the choice. It was like, I don't understand that at all. But then, to be fair, there were some of those which is like, oh yes, that's very Eurovision. It's like, yes, that's very Eurovision and shit.
Yeah, mostly shit.
Mostly
And
shit.
then I wrote a song, and it was shit.
Or was we retouched it, and then I wrote some crap.
Yeah.
Mm. Dear
And
me.
I wrote some crap. Could have done with a big slap right across my stupid trap.
There were some interesting voting things that I did notice the audience weren't impressed with in some places. Although I think that was the combination between the judges' vote and the thingy one. Yeah, so next year is the anniversary of ABBA and in Sweden.
Yeah.
I think it was a very strong year for Sweden's, because they deliberately picked someone who won previously, put them with a pretty good song. I feel atrocious stage management for that particular song compared to...
And it's like, hey, we got a song. We'll get Writhing Nail Lady to sing it.
Mm.
In a car compactor.
Yeah, in a car compactor.
Wasn't entirely sure on that one, especially seeing as previous years there's been some brilliant use of everything. Whereas what we had tilted stage, we had some background effects that were not interacted with. I mean, granted, it's mostly about the song, but the performance I felt was just
That's some of it, yeah.
Yeah, I
Probably
mean, nothing.
had the best performance-wise in terms of the pyrotechnics and all that, I'd say.
See, I like Portugal. Portugal was understated. It was Portugal was less is more, because it was the kind of not cabaret style, but the kind of red dress things going on.
Yes.
And it was all very simplistic, but it was that elegance in simplicity type thing, and it really, really worked. But then you had others who just stood in the middle of the stage, basically just bawling into a microphone and just going ah and expecting to win, and going no.
And then we had Croatia.
Wasn't
See, I
Croatia
loved it.
the one who could
See, I
actually
loved-
sing?
See, I loved Germany's one.
Of Israel. Croatia were the gay communists.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think, Echo, you're probably one of the few people who loved Germany's one based on the scores from not only the judges, but the entirety of the country and everyone else, apparently. Because this year was everyone else got to vote.
Yeah, well, they got more than us in the popular vote. It's just it wasn't enough more to go ahead of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some bullshit when those votes were getting. It's like, oh god, bloody awful. I don't know. I mean, hopefully it'll be better next year, but I feel this year's kind of, yeah. I mean, there was some lovely stuff. I mean, we saw like the previous winners singing various songs and the previous Ukrainian guys singing various songs. I just don't feel it was. I mean, we've had very Eurovision ones, especially before COVID. This didn't really feel Eurovision-y.
Really?
At all. Not really to me.
Huh,
It's like, here's some camp songs. Okay. Are they interesting? No. Here's a vast array of people in the stage. Okay, that's nice. Are they going to do anything with the stage? Are they going to? No, they're not going to even walk out into the audience. Okay. It's like,
Well, like TK was saying the other day, at least there weren't so many people singing whiny, sad songs this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't mind the ballads.
I don't mind ballads, but you need to balance them with other things. Last year it
Like
was
a
just
comedy.
ballad after ballad after ballad after ballad after bloody ballad, and it's like, oh, for crying out loud, will somebody have a beat or something? I mean,
Or
even
Vendetta at the very least. Or a Vendetta against Putin, because there was a lot of anti-war songs this year.
there were.
Yeah, that was an understandable thing. But then it's not the same with a lot of the other themes. It's like, here's the theme, and it's like, okay, now we're beating it to death. It's like, but hey ho. Eurovision. I'm interested to see what Sweden and next year's is going to be like.
I just wonder which of us out of Germany and the UK will come last next year. Because I don't know what Germany did to upset everyone this year. Because normally they get better than that, even with songs like a thrash metal song. I would have expected them to have scored higher. So
I just want Germany to sing a song in German at some point, because looking at their songs for each year, they haven't had a song in German in about 2 decades, at least. They're always in English.
The hardest thing to do is your own language songs to appeal to other people, because that was some of the problems like the Eastern European countries were having. They were getting their own votes, but not for the rest of Europe. Well,
that's because people need to do is just go and turn on their subtitles, obviously.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
They can sing France.
No, I said France sang in French.
Dear me.
But they had a Canadian sing it, so maybe that made all the difference.
Maybe.
Wow.
Oh, go on then.
Even
We'll see how things go for next year, I guess.
Yeah, next year
We
in
will see.
Sweden.
Yes.
I wonder which bit of Sweden.
No idea.
That's when Putin attacked Sweden. And we're like, ah ha ha. Because haven't they joined NATO now?
It's whether or not this keeps on going, I think that's the big question.
Depends if Putin can afford it. But
Okay, I'm just looking it up here. The last time Germany sang a song that was actually at least partially in German was in 2001.
oh, blimey.
Gosh.
And the last time
Awesome.
we sung in any language other than English was 2004, because for some bizarre reason they decided to sing part of Can't Wait Until Tonight in Turkish.
Why not?
Because Turkey and Germany obviously have such close ties to one another.
They felt like chicken tonight. Right. On that note, I think we should maybe go slightly early to the next section,
Yes.
which is...
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
If you look on your screens, you should see some Fibbage 4. Don't forget, if you don't get time to join the main game, you can of course join the audience. Although we currently have 2 slots still available. We have 1 slot still available.
Well, Ben's declined, so
Oh, there we go.
There we go. So it's now safe to join the audience.
okay.
Justin, you've gone very quiet suddenly.
Have I? I'm still here.
I can hear you, but you're not quite a volume-wise.
I haven't changed anything.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can manually boost you at my end. Okay, say something.
Something?
Something else?
Something else?
That's better.
Oh, dear. The
Okay.
old jokes.
Yeah.
Echo?
Hmm?
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
I thought you're louder than everyone else is.
Okay. I mean, I am
Probably closer to the mic.
Probably, yeah.
maybe.
Headset
Yeah.
mics. That's the thing. Right. If everybody is here, let's get some Quiplash, not Quiplash, Fibbage 4 on the go. Cosmic says Portugal was my favourite, but Belgium really raced up my personal list towards the end.
Hey, it's me, Cookie, and this is Fibbage 4. I have to be employed to retain custody of my iguana, so here we are again.
I might have voted for Finland.
Eight players. Eat that, chat.
Goodness
And
me.
if you're
I
watching,
voted for
you
Czechia.
can join the audience at any time. Audience members earn points by guessing the truth and fooling the players with their lies. Let's get to it.
It's just me, was everything really quiet today?
Maybe.
You're asking someone who cannot hear what's going
This
on,
is
TK,
round
so,
one.
you know.
I'm handing out 500 coins
Have
for
fun
each
with that
player
one.
you fool with your lie. And you'll net a cool 1,000 for finding the truth. Show me a category.
The jury, choose a category. Quirky neighbors. Oh, it's like us.
First question. In 2020, a woman in East Texas put a sign out on her front porch above her running shoes. The sign read, "Caution, these shoes are the summer home of blank." Now, write a lie on your device that the other players might think is true. If you just can't come up with anything, use the Lie For Me button to get a suggestion for half the points. Do it now.
The silence as everyone tries to figure out their answers.
I've got my answer. Nah, 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 nah.
Oh, we've got a fair few people already in.
Yeah.
I have options for me because I'm the audience.
Audience is easy life. Audience just selects things, but the one person left needs to think of an answer.
It's not letting me share a preview of the screen this
These are
time.
your choices. Take your best guess at the truth and select it on your device.
We'll deal with the delay. Okay.
Go on then, Pete.
In 2020, a woman in East Texas put a sign out on her front porch above her running shoes. The sign read, "Caution, these shoes are the summer home of skunks, Jabba the Toad, body odor, rich ladybugs, George W. Bush, a swarm of bees, my queen bee, flowers, rattlesnakes, the devil."
Okay, how do we do?
Body odor. Biohazard went for it. It was the jury's lie. Although not necessarily untrue. The devil.
Yep.
The jury went for it. It was Home Hedge's lie. A swarm of bees. Loads of people went for it, but it was Southington's lie. Well lied.
Absolutely fabulous.
Well lied. Rich ladybugs. Home Hedge went for it. It was the audience's lie.
So there's most of us gone.
George W. Bush. Half the audience went for it. It was Echo's lie.
We missed the
My
truth.
heart.
Jabba the Toad. Southington and Cosmic went for it. And it was the truth. That was my second choice. Damn it.
Jabba the Toad. Oh, dearie me.
So a swarm of bees is in the lead for Southington.
What's our next category?
Yes, Cosmic. Pick a category. National Pride.
Let's see what you think of this. When you think about Liechtenstein, and who doesn't, do you ever consider that it is the world's largest manufacturer of blank? Write your lies now.
I'm now going to have to go and spell check my answer.
So, when you think about Liechtenstein, do you ever consider that it is the world's largest manufacturer of blank?
Thank you, spell check.
This is where everyone tries to think of Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein?
Liechtenstein? Liechtenstein?
I've actually been there, very, very briefly, because it's tiny. You can drive through it.
So, did you go to it or did you go through it?
Went through it to Germany, I believe.
That's what I did to France. Right, everyone's in.
All right, where's the truth?
So, when you think about Liechtenstein, do you ever consider that it's the world's largest manufacturer of beer mugs, teeth, soy candles, pretzels, dung, fidget spinners, false teeth, lard, clock springs, or ceramics? I've cast my votes.
Yep.
Same here.
There's some funny answers in there. I'm not entirely sure
Alright,
if funny
who
is the
picked
one to go
what?
for, though.
Ceramics. Echo and half the audience went for it. It was Southington's lie. Looks like a safety quip. Clock springs. Half the audience went for it. It was Corn Husky's lie. Good lie. False teeth. Literally everybody else went for it. Because it was the truth.
20% of all false teeth sold worldwide are sourced from good old Liechtenstein.
There you go.
20%.
That's a lot of teeth.
Yeah.
And that's put Southington further into the lead.
Jesus,
And now
that's
for
like
something
3k
that can
difference.
charitably be called a movie.
Right, it is the video vault.
Oh no.
Pay attention to the stream.
Okay, show's starting.
Vacation?
Yes, we're going to Las Vegas this evening.
Oh, Ken, you're mad. Oh, no, go away. Please don't. Oh, Ken, I've got to hang up. I can't talk any longer. He's snapping pictures of me, and I'm wearing that horrible negligee you gave me.
A woman outwits a criminal who has the uncommon nickname and movie title of the blank maniac. Enter your lies now.
What? Okay. I am marginally confused by this old movie.
Really marginally.
Yeah, marginally confused. I'm like following along with it until suddenly random newspaper article. Oh my god, I'm in my horrible negligee. It's like, what? Like, who literally answers the phone whilst leaning out of the window in their underwear?
Someone who doesn't care.
True. There's two of you left. One of you left. Safety quip if you need to be. There we go.
Okay, which one's
I
true?
just dumped something in, hope for the best.
Right, who wants to read this lot?
So, a woman who outwits a criminal who has the uncommon nickname and the movie title of the vegan, door-to-door, lingerie, mad, colorblind, monochrome, magnificent, Madison slutty, shutterbug maniac. Oh, there are some.
There are some good words there.
Yeah.
Some good words, some not so good.
Let's see what you picked.
So,
Find the words
lingerie,
that you
Biohazard Home Hedge and Echo went for it, but it was Tajiri's line. Monochrome, Corn Husky went for it. As Home Hedge's lie. Good word though. Madison, Southington went for it. It was Cosmic's lie. Shutterbug, Herself and Tajiri went for it. It was Corn Husky's lie. It was a good word. Door to door, Cosmic and the audience. Eldlow Flower presents Door to Door Maniac. Oh, there you go.
Wow. Old movie title. Old movies in general.
Never heard of it.
No, obviously not. Straight to TV movie, I'm sure.
Did TV exist at the time, or was it popular to have straight-to-TV movies?
I think it was the only way to do it. So
I'm in the
Tajiri is
Hey,
second,
look, it's
so
round
there is a
two.
possibility
That means all
of
the
competition
points
now.
are doubled.
And I'm in the bottom.
I didn't,
I'm
even,
nowhere.
Choose a
I didn't
category.
even see where I was, but it's Southington's choice. School crimes. Yeah,
Ah,
attending.
here's a good one. Not your most likely
shooting.
suspect. In 2018, a school in Torrance,
Yeah, depending on
California,
which side of the pond
discovered
you're on, I suppose.
$835,339 had been stolen by blank. Submit your lies now.
I know what I typed if I was allowed to.
In 2018, a school in Torrance, California, discovered that $835,339 had been stolen by blank. This is gonna be something stupid.
More than likely.
Although everyone got in quite quickly, so there's only
Bar
one
one.
left.
I wish I was allowed to type because I know exactly what I would type for this.
What would you have typed for this?
An Excel spreadsheet.
Oh,
You could have typed that.
I can't. I'm in the audience. I've only got
Oh, I see.
the option given to me.
yeah, we got options. That's all we got.
Okay, find the truth.
Who wants to read this one then?
Shall I go ahead?
Go for it.
Okay, so that amount of cash was either stolen by a thief, the janitor, 2 nuns, dunks, a 3rd grader, a student hacker, an annoying goose, thieves, or a naughty boy.
2018. Question is, which silly answer is going to be the actual answer?
Come on, show me what you picked.
An annoying goose. Cornhusky went for it. It was my lie. Finally, somebody voted for one of mine. A 3rd grader. Myself, Hedgie, and the audience went for it, and it was Cosmic's lie. Good use of punctuation. The janitor. The jury went for it. It was Cornhusky's lie. Because it's always the
And it
butler.
was also,
Oh, and it was Home Hedges' lie as well.
well, that
I
was
was wondering
weird.
how many janitors we were going to see, to be
That's
fair.
2. 2 nuns. Lots of people went for it. So apparently it was the truth.
The
God damn it.
nuns, who were administrators, embezzled the money to pay for gambling trips to Vegas.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, I remember that now.
Wow. Oh, okay.
I remember seeing it in the news.
Oh, Cosmic's now in the lead. The 3rd grader has really helped.
Blow off the dust. It's time to look into the
It's a
past.
sentence that will get us kicked off YouTube.
That's
Look, it's now time for a very interesting dead person.
During Isaac
Yay.
Newton's time as a member of Parliament, he uttered only one sentence ever. He asked a nearby usher to blank. Okay, enter those lies.
Oh, there's 2 answers in very quickly.
It probably lies then. So, during Isaac Newton's time as a member of Parliament, he uttered only one sentence ever. He asked a nearby usher to blank. I didn't even realise
your pardon.
Isaac Newton was in Parliament.
Nor did I. This is news to all of us.
Yeah.
Well, speak for
Yep.
yourselves.
This is news to almost all of us.
Yeah, he was oddly like the only Brit in amongst the founding fathers.
Okay,
I
these
don't
are
know.
the choices.
Right, now we're going to read the choices.
We'll be too polite.
I'll go for it then.
Go on then.
So, during Isaac Newton's time as a member of Parliament, he uttered only one sentence. He asked a nearby usher to fetch a handkerchief, pass the salt, close a window, snip his fart, fetch him a cup of coffee, help him stand, shut that door, close window, tie his shoe.
Let's see what everybody picked.
Close
I feel like
window.
there was-
Echo went for it. It's Biohazard's lie. Help him stand.
what?
The jury and Cornhusky went for it. It was Cosmic's lie. Shut that door. Half the audience went for it. And it was Southington's lie.
Not a sentence from a TV series.
Tie his shoe. Homehedge went for it. And it was Corn Husky's lie.
And it was also...
Oh, and it was the audience's lie as well.
Great liars.
I'm guessing that was a safety quib.
Close a window. Everyone else went for it. Because it was the truth.
The one issue Newton couldn't ignore was...
I knew it was the truth, but I got the wrong bloody one.
You got wrong grammar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Cosmic is even further in the lead now.
Bio is on
Show me a
6,000.
category.
Corn Husky.
Good challenge.
Corn Husky is your category.
One good lie, and we could see everything change.
Machine uprising.
Get
Be
a
nice
load
to your
of this one.
Google.
YouTuber Lucas Risotto informed his followers that his intelligent microwave tried to kill him after he programmed it to imitate blank. All right, type in your lies.
So, YouTuber Lucas Risotto informed his followers that his intelligent microwave tried to kill him after he programmed it to imitate blank. I'm expecting Shodan, Skynet,
Ninjas.
HAL, a Transformer. There we go.
Mini Baby Bell.
Not entirely sure how the thing would try and kill him.
Microwave him to death. It's a microwave.
Yeah, it's only a problem if you get in it, isn't it? Not the most threatening of things.
It's not the only way. I mean, if it had automatic door, then they could try and bludgeon your hand off.
To seek the truth.
So, stupid YouTuber informed his followers that his much more intelligent microwave tried to kill him after he programmed it to imitate Samuel L. Jackson, his childhood imaginary friend, a television, a serial killer, an imaginary friend, global thermonuclear warfare, death, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ultron, or HAL 9000.
Not as many AI references as I expected it to be. I think I know the answer now, damn it.
A television. The jury and half the audience went for it. It was Corn Husky's lie. HAL 9000. Homehedge went for it. It was Southington's lie. A serial killer. Southington went for it. It was the jury's lie.
Just any serial killer.
An imaginary friend. Half the audience went for it. It was Echo's lie.
Oh yeah.
Ultron. Corn Husky went for it. It was the audience's lie. His childhood imaginary friend. Everyone else went for it because it was the truth.
Kind of sad and depressing, really. Right, let's see.
Somehow I'm not last.
Cosmic is well in the lead.
But it's the final fibbage. Could all change.
It's time for the final fibbage. A two-part question worth triple the points. Good luck. Steven Pinker was the first member of a very exclusive group, the Luxuriant Flowing Hair Club for blank. And as of 2020, the Royal College of Psychiatrists estimates 1% of UK citizens can be classified as blank. Now, you're going to write one lie that sounds like it might fit in either of these two blanks. That's double the chance to fool your fellow players. And if it's believable enough to get picked for both blanks, I'll send a bonus your way. Sound good? Don't worry, I'll put a little extra time on the clock.
No, it is actually the
it's our question.
Oh, God damn it.
I know exactly what I'd type if I was allowed to.
I think there'd be a lot of jinxes based on my guess. Yes, there is definitely some jinxes based on TK's giggle.
I was a good boy and I didn't go for my first answer.
Uh-huh.
Sure you didn't.
Oh, went for a second.
Was it any better than the first?
No, but grammatically it was.
Okay, here's what you're working with. These questions have two different truths, but we'll focus on this one first. Select the truth for just
as of
this
2020,
question
the
now.
Royal College of Physicists
Psychiatrists?
estimate 1% of the UK
Psychiatrists.
citizens can be furries, albinos, compulsive gamblers, scientists, geriatrics, gingers, trumpet players, schizophrenics, Bigfoot, trans persons, or scuba divers.
So pick your answer for the first question.
Okay, now it's this blank's time to shine. Choose the truth for just this question now.
And then we have a very exclusive group, was founded in 2001, the Luxuriant Flowing Hair Club, for all of the people I've mentioned previously.
Furries, geriatrics, Bigfoot, albinos, individuals, trans persons, and compulsive gamblers, trumpet players, scuba divers, scientists, and schizophreniacs, and then you run out of thing.
Yes. You are not the writers from Animaniacs doing
Okay,
the
what
Yakko
everybody
songs.
pick?
Albinos! Loads of people went for it on both answers. And it was Southington's lie. Double deception.
The double cheeseburger of lies.
TK loves the albinos, apparently.
Yep. Furries. Echo went for it for the first question, nobody for the second. It was Biohazard's lie. Furries ruin everything.
There needs to be a very good lie coming up.
Schizophreniacs for the first, two people, Echo, and it was Home Hedger's lie anyway, it didn't matter. Double deception
lie
though.
for all seasons.
Ching.
I think Southington taking it.
Geriatrics. Nobody went for it for the first, but two for the second. It was Echo's lie.
I thought it seemed applicable for,
Gingers. Nobody. And Jerry for the second one. It was my lie.
Is this actually going to be the rare occasion where there's
Scuba
not
divers.
actually
Half the audience went for it on the second question. And it was Cornhusky's lie.
Or have we missed both truth answers?
Compulsive gamblers. Two on half the audience and Cornhusky for the first one. And that one was the truth. So we're just looking for the hair people now. Oh, loads of people went for scientists on the second one. Because that was also the truth.
The Flowing Hair Club was formed to counter the perception of shy, bland academics, and I bet it will work.
The Jerry, Echo, me, Cornhusky, Home Hedge, Biohazard, Cosmic, Southington wins. Comfortably. Oh, but I got the most likes. Raining down those likes. And the audience got round 6. Sad trombone sound.
Yeah, well.
Well, Southington was the winner. I got the crowd pleaser award.
At least I didn't come in the bottom. So.
Best lie was Lingerie by the jury. Most colourful was also the jury, who got fooled 7 times. Probably the tallest. Echo, apparently.
Oh?
Yeah. Worst liar.
What am I?
Me. Fooled the fewest players. And there we go. Now we're looping.
The hope for prizes galore. Sweet Fibbage 4.
But that does take us quite nicely into the Dali section, which I don't think we've done yet. This one. So, what did Charleston type into Dali to create this image? He says, while desperately looking for the PS4 controller.
All right, let's see what the comments are saying. So, Tory Party Conference the musical? The Beatles performing at Eurovision?
Nope and nope.
Oh my god, I've missed so much because Discord didn't auto-scroll for me.
Haha.
The musical. Ottoman says Doctor Who's reunited. A musical tribute to Doctor Who.
Okay, you're on the right lines with the correct reference, but looking for a slightly more specific detail.
I've got to say, though, that the picture lies. Because Ottoman says Doctor Who's party. Doctor Who karaoke, says Hedge.
Hedgie's sort of getting closer.
I do think we need to give the slight clue that there might be one too many doctors. Do you think that's a fair clue?
I think that's a fair clue. Do you want to repeat the clue for the otter who wasn't listening?
Yes, so the clue is the picture doth contain one too many doctors.
Was this supposed to be Doctor Who Quartet?
What kind of Doctor Who quartet?
So that would be the Acapella Quartet?
You are so
Barbershop Quartet, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. Doctor Who as a barbershop quartet.
I love it. Doctor Who as a barbershop quartet. Have 5.
Have 5 doctors, yeah.
That was the least nightmare image that came up.
I mean, it obviously clearly can count.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Quartet.
Yep.
That means 5 doctors, right?
Well, to be fair, the 13th Doctor is technically not the 13th Doctor, so this is about as accurate as the BBC.
Also, half the images were doctors as a barbershop quartet.
And Cosmic says, Dali clearly watches the Jimmy Fallon show and thinks the ragtime gals are a quartet.
4 tenors.
Yeah.
Right. Charleston and Xavier, you sat the last game out, didn't you?
We did, yes.
Cool. In that case, I shall put the main camera back on for a moment while I do some work behind the scenes. There we go, have a main camera.
What he really means to say is he is now behind on getting everything set up, so now we're going to have to fill the dead air because the main host...
I'm not behind. I'm getting it so that you two can get into the game, and I can sit this one out while we let the others join.
And can we see it this time? Because I was relying on the YouTube stream.
That's
probably not.
Standard.
Right, okay.
That is standard.
Right, but if you look in the cast chat, you both should be able to see it. You'll find today's room code.
I love how both should be able to see it. The first glaring thing I get is a login page for something random.
Yeah, underneath that.
Wait,
Oh, right.
Well, I'm in.
Excellent. In that case, I shall play the jingle and bring in the game.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
And there we go. There is your room code.
Enter the room code REVS.
Filling up quickly.
Everyone's in. Excellent. Right.
Oh, I start team apparently.
Yeah. Yep, you are VIP.
You are the VIP, which means you get to censor people's answers. So don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. That will destroy everybody who censors answer entirely. That's the one thing about their censor option. It's like censor that person entirely.
Yeah, it's not censor that particular answer. It is censor that in person for the rest of the game. Too much power.
Right.
But everyone's in, so.
So how do I start this thing?
You don't, I do.
Okay.
And it started.
And now for a little thing we call Quiplash 3. The Quips Take Manhattan. I'm Schmitty's stunt double, Schmatty. I promise you can't tell the difference. And if you're not in the game, put in the room code and join the audience. Your vote counts too. Don't look now, but it's round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device to answer any way you please. You'll go head-to-head with another player's response, and everyone else votes on their favorite. Sound easy? That's because it is. Oh yes, points. You score points based on the percentage of voters who like your answers. Clear enough? Sure hope so. Let's go.
Aha! Have I found the hack? Yes, I have. Okay, cast members, you should now be able to see Quiplash in your video feed.
Woohoo!
I've managed to get Discord to behave. Oh, it's quite nice, you know, not having to think of answers at this bit. Just watching everyone else struggle. Oh, someone else is in. So you got about 40 seconds left, depending on lag. Maybe less. Plenty of time still. But you should have thought of your first one by now and be on to your second one.
It's about 3 or 4 seconds difference from what I can see.
Nice.
Well,
so
but
from now you've got about 20 seconds. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. That's nothing like a countdown to get people to hurry up.
Your entire lives.
Yeah,
have
that's
led
a
to
whole lot of
this
safety quips, you realise, TK?
And
Up
probably
to that,
typers as
we
well.
have. If they made a candle of your life, it would smell like
So,
blank.
if they made a candle of your life, it would smell like wet fluff or a musty
Now
old
vote.
piano.
So, not Echo's answer. Okay.
I think I know who one of those is.
Hopefully not a safety quip.
Yep, my guess was right. It's 50-50 split. The audience is gonna continue the split.
It's going to be that kind of game.
Next.
Oh
who do
yeah.
Police give
Come on, Xavier.
tickets for blank.
Right, who knew police give tickets for Ed
Okay,
Sheeran
choose your
concert or
favourite.
foul-smelling wind? There's the Echo answer.
I have no idea what you mean.
Only because you've blown your olfactory senses. Ed Sheeran might win. Ed Sheeran's gonna win.
Yeah.
I want to say it comes under ABH or GBH, one of the two.
And now, a reminder that pops up on the devil's phone. Remember to
Go on,
blink
Echo.
today.
So, a reminder that pops up on the devil's phone. Remember
Now it
to
gets real.
chill
Pick
out
your
and forgive
favorite.
evil people today. Or remember to vote Tory today.
Ooh. Bit of rule 6 there.
Yeah.
We'll allow it. We'll allow it because it's Quiplash. But
We'll allow it because it's Satan. Who can get away with this shit? Satan.
it wasn't voted yet.
Okay.
And vote Tory won. So Xavier is telling everyone to vote Tory.
Moving right along. If
Not a
we name
surprise.
all the constellations
Devil
today,
thing, but
one
okay.
would definitely be called blank.
Charleston.
Okay, if we named all the constellations today, one would
Decisions,
definitely be
decisions.
called
Choose your
Connect the
favorite.
Dots or Ford Taurus.
Starry McStarry Face. Have you not learned anything from the internet? Come on. Sparkly McSparkly face.
Gassy McGassy face. And it's 50-50 split. And it's gone to Ford Taurus. Well done, the jury.
Next on the docket, the hardest thing to say with a big goofy smile.
So the hardest thing to say with a big goofy smile is, I hate this life.
Okay, everybody, pick your
Or-
favorite quip.
Ready for my bikini wax.
I hate
this life.
Yeah. Fairly sure there's supposed to be an F and not V there, but you know.
It does fit the criteria.
It's
hard
funnier
to
the way
say
it
that
is.
with a big goofy smile.
And ready for my bikini wax is not winning. It's I hate this life.
Let's see the next one. The most popular job title in
on, Xavier.
2040.
Oh dear, the most popular job title in 2040.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
Influencer or diversity reader. Or cloud of vape smoke if you're watching the host chat anytime soon.
Right, everyone's voted.
Oh. Oh, not quite a quick. Oh.
Very nearly a quiplash.
All right, check this
So
out.
very nearly, but not
Your
quite.
cat can talk for 1 minute.
Right,
What do
okay.
you chat about?
So your cat can talk about. Your cat
Here's the
can
fun
talk
part.
for 1
Pick
minute.
Your favorite quip.
What do you chat about? What exactly your problem? What exactly is your problem with rats? Or do you want to go outside?
Of which the conversation will be yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but maybe, but yeah, but no, but oh, shut up!
See who actually owned a cat. That's going to be the people who vote for that one. Oh, lots of people who don't own cats.
And what
dear
exactly
me.
is your problem with rats? Wins.
And next, what
Yeah,
did the
what
band
exactly is
the
the problem?
Bare Naked Ladies originally
Small,
called
you're
themselves?
rodenty, and therefore you get chased.
Charleston.
And now, pick
Okay.
your favorite.
What did the band, the Bare Naked Ladies, originally call themselves? The overly clothed men or the scantily clad kitties? 3 Ks and don't read that the wrong way.
Steve. That's what they call themselves.
Bob, Eric, David, Mo. $50-50 split, and the audience has taken it to the overly clothed men.
Oh yeah.
That draws the round out.
Round 1 is but a memory. Let's see those scores.
So, Charleston in the lead, then Cosmic, Otter, Jerry, Echo, Xavier, Cornhusky, and... Didn't see who was last.
Time for round 2,
That's
where the
Snow
points are
Destiny.
doubled,
Oh, Snow
and so is the
Yeah.
pressure.
Fine, round 2. Points matter.
Points are on the board. So, if you want to extend your lead, think of a good answer. If you want to gain the lead, think of a better one. We are now allow the contestants 90 of the English seconds to get their answers in, of which they have already blown a good 20 of them. So, one person is in. One person is sufficient in their writing of 2 prompts. We've now wasted 30 seconds. And the counter is counting down. On the time left on the clock, you have about 50 seconds, give or take. Mostly take. What will the answers be? Who will be the next one to get their vote in? They will. Snow's Destiny's next. So we've got Echo, Charleston, Otter. Nope, nope. Echo is in. So it's Charleston, Otter, Cornhusky, and Cosmic to get their answers in. Now it's just Charleston. Now it's just Charleston. Who can seal the timer in real time, so I don't need to worry about saying you got the song left.
I'm trying to think of an answer for this.
Better think quickly. Safety quip if you have to.
Time's running out. Wrap it up or use a safety quip if you have.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Okay, I'll go with it.
Oh, I am so ready for this next.
I'll just got his evil laugh.
Let's break the ice with... How can you tell an artificial intelligence has turned evil?
So, how can you tell that artificial intelligence has turned evil?
It's choosing
It laughs,
time.
it laughs maniacally, or it keeps making my entire shop as corn.
You want beer? No, corn. Butter? No, corn.
Corn. Everything. I want biscuits. No, you want corn.
You want toilet roll? Corn.
50-50 split on the persons, and the audience takes it to... It keeps making my entire shop as corn.
And
My office
next
could be an even
is...
stare right now.
What
Xavier.
did Goldilocks say when she took her date home?
Okay, so what did Goldilocks say when she took her date home?
Now
Let's
it's
choose
time
the
to vote
hard
for your
bed this
favorite.
time. Let's see it. Yeah, just right. Okay, so many people have clearly been watching porn versions of this one then. Alright.
No, we're just the ones that are fantasizing about the bears instead from the Pacific movie.
Yeah, it's Goldilocks and the Three Bears, except Goldilocks is a bloke this time. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just right.
The
Wins
name
it.
of a pretentious short film produced
Charleston,
by a cat.
take this one.
Okay, the name of a potential short film
All
produced
right, people,
by
it's
an
voting
annoying
time.
mammal that doesn't like me. Ear Scratch or Lenip the Cat.
Surely that should be Lenip to shut.
Depends on how much French you know, I guess.
It's 50-50 split on the voters, and the audience takes it to Lenip de Chat. Well done, the jury.
Next we have... It's your big moment on stage.
Echo.
You find your spotlight, face the
So,
audience,
it's your big
and
moment on stage.
blank.
You find your spotlight, face
Time
the
to pick
audience,
the one you like best.
and belch the alphabet, or fart.
So we're going growth this time. Just gotta choose your growth.
I must admit, I'm surprised one of the answers isn't shit yourself.
Yeah, that's more likely to occur.
I could belch the alphabet. I'm not going to now, but I could.
You'd
Fart
require
is
a lot
currently
of
winning,
beer.
but Belch, the internet, takes it to a 50-50 split. Thanks to the audience vote.
This is the downside to having a fridge right next to me now.
And then Fart actually gets a fart. And a round of applause.
Okay, what's next? Mark Zuckerberg probably has a folder on his desktop labeled blank.
So Mark Zuckerberg probably has a folder on his desktop labelled Blinking for Dummies,
All right, choose your favorite.
or Convincing People I'm Not Nasty. I said Convincing People I am actually human.
Yeah.
He borrowed it from Steve Jobs.
Oh, I did not think that that would be an allowable shortening of that word. Okay.
Blinking for
learn.
Dummies ends up winning.
Without further ado, one thing that is a heck of a lot harder to
Google
do
does not
if
pay
you
enough attention
have
on that one.
diarrhea.
Okay.
Xavier.
Also, isn't a current name.
One thing that
Decisions,
is a heck of a lot harder
Choose
to
your
do if you
favorite.
have diarrhea. Ride a bicycle to give a public address. I'm feeling that's a safe word.
Both of them are quite hard to do if you have diarrhea.
Sneeze, I think, would have been the best one.
Oh no, it's very easy to do.
Yeah.
No, ew.
Riding a bicycle, currently leading it, and it wins, with the audience going tied either way.
And here we have...
I wouldn't imagine riding a
No,
bicycle while you
really.
have diarrhea is all
What
that
is
difficult,
love?
though.
I think it's kind of already in the squat position.
And now it's
Yeah.
time to
It
vote for
doesn't
your
trigger
favorite.
anything. No, really, what is love? Having sex all the time, you people have no clue. A bubbly, exuberant feeling. Oh, cuteness. Watch it lose.
Yeah, but Peter, it says what is love, not what is marriage. Or
What is
marriage.
love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. God damn
That's
it.
the correct answer, yeah.
Yeah.
A bubbly, exuberant feeling is going to win it. Corn Husky wins with bubbly, exuberant feelings.
Next one up.
Wow.
A game
There's
you
a
like to
clip.
play when you're
After
really,
diarrhea.
really,
Wow.
really bored.
Come on then, Charleston.
Okay, a game you only play when you're really,
Now it
really,
gets real.
really,
Pick your
really
favorite.
bored. Risk or Minesweeper?
Whoever put Risk,
Hey.
screw you. Risk is awesome.
I hate to say this, I have watched people play Minesweeper on stream. It's the most hilarious thing watching them rage out because they can't get it. It's brilliant.
Well, Minesweeper's currently winning, and it will continue to win. Risk is better than Minesweeper official.
I like Minesweeper.
All
Up
right,
front,
let's
Risk.
put a cap on round 2 and see those scores.
Charleston was leading. What's the scores done? Cosmic's in the lead.
And now for Whiplash.
You
A
did.
final chance to make a splash. I'm going to send each of you a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. Got all that? Good.
It's Threadplash time, so get your thinking caps on because you want 3 separate answers. Whereas I get notification
Okay.
on my screen saying, "You're in the audience. Please wait for the players to complete their tasks." That's right, task people. Be tasked. So, who's going to be the first one in? Will it be Corn Husky? No. It would be Xavier. Who will be next? Ah, now it's Corn Husky. Who will be next? Will it be... Oh, there was Otter, then Cosmic. Then Echo. Charleston, Tajiri, and Snow's Destiny. You have 30 seconds. Snow's Destiny is in. Tajiri and Charleston. Charleston, you've got a genuine 30 seconds. Tajiri, you've got about 25 seconds.
Okay.
Charleston has a genuine 20. Tajiri has about 11, 10, 9,
Tick-tock,
8,
time's almost up.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's more time in actuality
No turning
because
back now.
that's how lag works.
3 ways to beat the heat this summer.
So, 3 ways to beat the heat this summer is block sun with the moon, ask for an ice suit, countless ice creams,
All
or
right, vote
sit in
for
the
one you
freezer,
like best.
sit in the pool, or move to Sweden. Let's go lay in the mud. I would also do it.
Not if it's hot, man.
Till it dries.
And sit in the freezer or pool or move to Sweden wins it. Xavier, you win that one.
We all want
The
the meatballs.
3 things you see right before you die.
So, Echo.
So, 3 things you see right before you die.
And now, pick your
a nuclear
favorite.
bomb dropping, a big brown-green cloud, and then Jesus the gardener. A bright light, pearly gates, the insurance you never paid.
Everyone's voted. And it was bright light, pearly gates, and the insurance you never paid that wins it. Well done, Charleston.
3
I'm surprised
things
by
you'll
that.
find in any fanny pack.
Come on then, Xavier.
So, 3 things you'll find in any
All right,
fanny
people,
pack.
it's voting
Battery,
time.
car keys, chocolate bar. 1 clock, 2 clock, 3... Oh, 1 cock, 2 cock, 3 clock, cock more.
Very well read.
You might find clocks as well.
1, 2, 3, a cock, 4, a cock rock.
It's just the formatting. Just the formatting.
So, battery, car keys, chocolate bar, nearly gets a quiplash.
The 3 things on the Almighty's to-do
then,
list
Charleston.
today.
Okay, the 3 things on the almighty to-do list today. Create an antler wolf, eliminate
Time to
lima
pick the one
beans
you like
and everything
best.
else, or laundry, pay bills, smite Tories.
6.
5.
4.
Well, that running gag didn't last that long.
Well, fine, there's only 4 of us. It wouldn't have got too far. 50-50 split. It's maintained a 50-50 split. 3,000 points apiece.
Take a deep breath and behold the final scores.
What's that done for the scoreboard? Because it was all very close scoring. Let's put Corn Husky in the lead. From nowhere, Corn Husky turns up and wins it. Well done. So, top answer of the game was Influencer by Cosmic. Just the one answer. Well done, everybody. Right, so before we go back to the main thing, I need to turn that off. Chong. There we go. And we kill the noise and back to the main camera. There we go. So that was your daily dose of Jackbox for the day. Oh, I say daily dose, weekly dose, because we're only on once a week.
Yes. Not doing daily again.
No, never again. Oh my god. Season 1 was enough.
I mean, doing 52 shows is a stretch sometimes. It's like we're more consistent than most BBC dramas now.
Cosmic's like, wait, I missed daily Jackbox? No, you didn't.
No,
don't worry.
No.
That would be a bit much.
Then we would see the repeating questions. Let's be blunt. We would indeed see the repeating questions.
Maybe we could do it for a charity thing. Just have like a week where we just do like a show a day for charity.
Right.
Or a 24-hour Jackbox.
I
Or a
would need to
24-hour
be on
Jackbox stream.
holiday.
Huh?
I would need a 24-hour Jackbox stream would be killer.
Yeah.
Well, no, you wouldn't play the same game the whole time. You'd mix the games up. You'd like have like an hour of one game, an hour of another game, and an hour because there's plenty of Jackbox games to work your way through.
Games are there.
I mean, there's like 9 packs, and there's about 5 or 6 games per pack. So,
yeah, 6 different Jackbox packs available. Each one has a collection of 5 different party games. Yeah, so you could split it up reasonably well.
We could literally do from the very first Jackbox all the way up to modern day over the course of 24 hours. And guess the AI prompt. Yeah, just a 24-hour marathon, maybe intercept with Gunge and guess the AI prompt, says Cosmic.
Oh, we're into 9, so
yeah, so
if it's 5 in each.
Oh, approximately.
Just about 1 game every half hour.
Oh, there you go. That'd be enough for like 1 round.
Well, actually, two. If you're doing 15-minute games, that would be 2 rounds of a game, which then changes depending on the game. Granted, because some do take a lot longer. Oh boy.
So, congrats to Corn Husky, says to Jerry. Unless you are the lead Husky, the view will never change. It's very true. Oh, that reminds me. Does anybody here watch Saberspark's videos?
Not all of them, no.
Okay, look. See, he's not a furry. Not a furry. Everyone thinks he's a furry. Who reviews cartoons. Specifically Anthro cartoons. Which is
and he's not a furry?
Yeah, he's not a furry.
Sure, he's not a furry.
Yeah. He has a line for Soda, but he's not a furry. Mind you,
Yeah.
in all fairness, I think the line for Soda was kind of thrust upon him by the community more than his own personal choice. Well, I say line, no, it's more of a saber-tooth cat, but because he's Saber Spark. But it's very liony. But yeah, he's recently put up a big-ass video about Balto, the 3 Balto films. And
Most insulting trilogy ever made.
that's the one. And he goes into the history about Balto himself and the sled dog run that inspired the original film, and then the film itself, and then the 2 god-awful sequels that came out afterwards. When Universal were like, hey, Land Before Time is selling shit tons, why don't we just sequelize everything? A bit like what Disney were doing. But Disney did it slightly better. Very, very slightly. Very slightly. And yeah, saying about. Oh, Jimmy says I got Xavier to shake his head. So to me, that's the winning. The more shakes, the more points. And you get Xavier to shake his head as the show signs off. You can flip the table. So, if you have Xavier shaking his head on your bingo card, you can add it now. There you go. Just like that. It's gone very quiet from everyone.
Yeah, I'm looking shit up.
Okay.
And yeah, okay.
And Drew says, I don't know if I've ever seen Volto. If I have, it's been so long ago.
The original Balto is not too bad.
It's a reasonably good film. It stars Phil Collins. Not Phil. Oh, it does still star Phil Collins, but as two polar bears. And Bob Hoskins as a Russian goose. And I want to say Kevin Bacon playing the lead role as Balto.
That was a surprise.
And they all did a remarkably good job.
It was a very good film. But yeah, it's a while since I've seen that one, and I didn't even well, I kind of knew there were the sequels, but I filed them under Disney sequels, so you know.
I have it on bootleg video CD, the original film. Not DVD, not VHS, video CD. That weird format that came in between those two. With good
Because
old...
of course you do. Do you actually have anything you can play it on?
Yep. Yeah, I've got a VCD player add-on for my PS1.
Oh, of course you do.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't
you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I also have... Okay, I've got to burn the VCD specially for it, but I've got VCD software for my Dreamcast as well.
Wow.
So I can boot a disc with Utopia, and then it fires up the movie. Utopia being a Dreamcast boot ROM, for those who don't know. There we go. So you can play homebrew software on your Dreamcast without having to modify the console.
We are indeed getting to the point where you're going to have to reference exactly what these things are, because there's going to be a lot of people who don't know what you're talking about.
And Biohazard says VCDs were interesting. Wow. That's about as interesting as the film that they were contained within. But I actually have some genuine video CDs, not just bootlegs. I have Toy Story 1 and 2 on video CD, as well as Lady and the Tramp and the Tigger movie.
Don't you also have a Laserdisc as well?
I do. I have
stash?
the Lion King Deluxe Edition Laserdisc set. In fact, do I have enough headphone cable? That's the question. Yeah, nearly.
Wait, they're like nearly 30 cent. They're like a foot across.
Well, yeah, it's a 12-inch disc.
Yeah.
Yes, you were showing me this whilst I was at your place.
Yep. This is the Lion King, the Disney Masterpiece Edition, the Deluxe Laserdisc.
Totally reversed on the stream.
Naturally. Deluxe Cav Letterbox Edition. So yeah, this is big and posh. And mine.
Are you actually ever going to get a Laserdisc player?
I hope so one day. Because I would quite like to see all the extra content that's on there as well as the film. Because there's an absolute metric shite ton of bonus content. And most of it hasn't been re-released since. But Laserdisc players are somewhat expensive still. So they're a little bit outside of my price range.
Just a little.
Advice says, I used to have one. I want my Laserdisc player again. Yeah. There you go. Okay, there's a project for you. Because they can play video CDs as well.
Really?
Yeah. They would accept the big format and the little teeny tiny one.
Okay. I'm just looking for a really weird bit of trivia if anyone wants to know.
Oh, go for it.
I was just looking at Phil Collins to check whether or not he's dead yet.
Not yet.
He isn't. But I just scrolled down Wikipedia's filmography. He was in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Was he one of the kids?
Yeah, he was one of the Bulgarian children rather.
He was one of the childs.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, he is in Chitty Bang Bang.
I've got that on VHS as well now.
I'm just trying to picture that. I'm going to have to look this up to see what it would look like when he was young.
Like Kevin Bacon, but smaller. Xavier, have you bought Streets of Rage 4 on PS4 yet?
No.
Christ's sake. Oh, wow. Ooh, what under that?
Is that laser rot?
Not looking good? Question mark?
That is not a healthy looking Laserdisc.
No.
People who can't see, because it was put in the Discord chat, Biohazard has a Laserdisc that is in very worse for wear state.
Yeah, not flipping half.
Slaughterhouse 5. Makes you wonder what happened to Slaughterhouses 1 to 4.
They all rotted away.
Yeah. Crikey. Yeah, my Laserdiscs are in much better condition than that.
What, because they are kept in their sleeves?
Yes, they are kept in their sleeve. And then in the box, inside the box.
Cosmic has a Laserdisc player. He hasn't used it in over a decade.
Nice. I bet it'll only take NTSC discs as well.
Certainly.
Oxidation. Yeah. So keep them in their sleeves unless you're playing them.
How does the sleeve protect them from oxidation, though? Because surely that would require them being protected from air.
Don't look at me. I just know that I own it and they're pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, Google.
Well, I'm looking this up about Phil Collins, and this explains why he never gets mentioned. At 16, he was cast an extra in Chichity Bang Bang as one of the Bulgarian children who stormed the castle at the end of the film. His scene was edited out because the director did not like the unsightly bandage near his eye.
So it was cut from the film.
Yep.
Sucks to be him. What's that? The ultimate player to get. DVD, Laserdisc, DTS sound. Pretty. Pioneer DVL 919, is that? Stupid low resolution images.
Alright.
Yeah, DVL, either 919 or 912.
So disc rot occurs due to chemical reactions with the reflective layer of the disc, ultraviolet light damage, scratches that expose the delicate and corrosive layer to environmental factors, or the deterioration of manufacturing materials.
In other words,
not necessarily oxidization.
But that could be a contributing factor.
Laserdisc own special brand of disc rot suggests the laser is to blame.
Hey, they're only about 270 odd quid ticks.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
no sure way to prevent it in many instances. Oh. Handle your disc correctly. Store your disc in upright position. Keep your discs in jewel or keep cases rather than paper sleeves. Label discs with water-based marker.
If you have to label your discs at all.
Check the quality of the disc before you buy, especially for second-hand discs.
Yep.
And discs made with gold as a reflective layer are less vulnerable to disc rot.
There we go then. That solves it.
There's your answer. You want
buy your gold discs.
Buy your laser discs with gold reflective materials.
Yep.
If you want to push the price up that far. Well, they're only like wafer thin, so it's not going to be hugely expensive.
No.
Wafer thin.
Wafer thin.
They are wafer thin minutes.
Yeah. Ultimate player to get, though, you'll need an AC3 decoder for Dolby Digital on Laserdisc.
Yeah,
I remember seeing the TV ads for those.
It looks like you can pick them up for like 250, 280 quid, something like that.
They're
Still
also
a lot of
HD
money.
Laserdiscs. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're called Blu-rays.
Oh, dearie me.
I jest. But I'm not exactly wrong either. Yeah, it was like, shall we put a film on a record, except make it a CD instead? But not particularly C CD.
Dear me. Well, we have successfully Gotten past 10 o'clock. Yes.
We have. We got sidetracked by laserdiscs. And how did we even get onto the topic of laserdiscs anyway?
The picture that dropped into the thing after you showed your record.
No, it's not a record. It's a laser disc. Oh no, we were talking about video CDs.
Oh no, it was
was
Biohazard. Kevin Biohazard was talking about wanting his laserdisc player again. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you mentioned video CDs. I then mentioned you had a laserdisc, and then it spiraled from there.
Well done.
Yeah.
So we'll complain. Yeah. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I am wonderful at derailing conversations. I do it all the time.
And on that note, I fear we need to end the show.
Click.
Indeed.
One of these days, I'm just going to do that when you do that. I'm just going to hit the close. It's like, no, right, so we've derailed the conversation. It's now past midnight, so we need to end the stream.
You're very tired tomorrow.
Yeah. Of course. Why everyone else going, wait, what? Because what the people on the camera don't know is that I then did the fake go to the end.
I noticed that. I watched the YouTube stream at the same time.
Yeah.
I watched the stream, TK.
So this is how our viewing figures keep going up. Awesome. Open up in more tabs. Actually, I don't think that works, sadly. But yes, I think you are right. I think it's time to go to bed, so Xavier can go and get his beauty sleep.
Just sleep anyway.
Yeah, some sleep. So, it shall be a good night from the Xavier.
Good night, all.
It's a good night from the Charleston.
Good night.
And it's a good night from the Echo.
Good night, everybody.
And it's a good night from myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching and or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us on potentially Tuesday, where Xavier might be playing something new on the TigerTails gaming channel.
I have a plan. So long as I am not too tired, I am looking to stream.
And then on Wednesday, when he will be playing with his ring. His Elden Ring. Again, on the gaming channel. And then on Friday, where we might actually play something if Xavier bothers to download and purchase Streets of Rage 4 on the PS4. And then back here on Monday on TigerTails Radio for more shenanigans and that. And now Xavier is going to tell you all of our social media accounts.
We've got them. So, good night, everybody.
Just look it up. You'll find it eventually.
Check the description.
They're not in there. They're around somewhere. At TigerTails Radio on Facebook and Twitter. And at Team TigerTails on Twitter for TigerTails Gaming. There you go. That wasn't hard, was it? But on that note, it's night-night, everybody. Night.